Thank you for coming here again. We're going to send things down to Carson City now.
Well, here in Carson City at the Governor's Mansion, we are collecting donations until 6 o'clock tonight for the Ron Wood Family Resource Center. They help out a lot of people in this community, and so I want to show you how this is a well-oiled machine for them to organize everything. Up here we have the assembly line with volunteers collecting those donations. Now, a lot of them are food, and you can see that they're bringing it down the stairs here. It wraps all the way around to the street out here on Mountain Street near the Governor's Mansion, and they go into these bins, really organized, as you can see, different organizations. And you can see that we also have a lot of food, some apples and oranges here into these crates, and all of these crates will be loaded up into this truck here and sent off to the Ron Wood Family Resource Center. And so it's really a great cause, helping out a lot of families in this community. And we actually have a generous donor that has been coming out throughout the day, bringing a check donation for each organization, and we're going to send it over to Dallas Kolodny next to show us that.
We had to pass the mic here, but anyways, yeah, things are going great down here, and we're here with Les Schwab again. They're back, Royce and Mike, and we also have Joyce from the Ron Wood Family Resource Center. Now, Royce and Mike tell me they're not cold. But you know what's even more cool though? This is their third giant check presentation today, another $1,000. This time again to the Ron Wood Family Resource Center. Thank you again, Royce.
Hey, thank you for having us today. We're just happy to be able to give back to the community that supports our business all year long, and it's going to a great foundation.
Now, Joyce, this just has to make you guys so happy.
Les Schwab has always been a wonderful supporter of the community and of the Ron Wood Family Resource Center. We're so thankful. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, now I'm going to let these guys get out of the cold. Thank you again so much for this check donation. I love giant checks. So yeah, again, thank you guys again. We're going to be out here again until 6 o'clock. All the donations to the Ron Wood Family Resource Center, food, blankets, donations like money like from Les Schwab. So right now, I'm going to send it back up to the biggest little city. The guys at the GSR, guys, what's going on up there?
Great work. Thanks, guys. Okay, check out how cute these little helpers are. Look at that smile. These are the Girl Scouts, Troop 89. Thank you so much, girls, for coming out. And like any good reporter, they have a list of questions that they've been practicing answering, right? So let's start with the easiest one. How old are you girls?
7, 6, 5.
And what do you love about being a Girl Scout?
I like picking up people when they fall down.
Oh, I love that. Giving them a helping hand up?
That we get to do lots of fun stuff.
Okay, one of the other questions on your list. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Mine's a thanks a lot. Chocolate chip. Thanks a lot. And chocolate chip.
Oh, you're just working that camera, girlfriend. You're so good. I like the Thin Mints. What do you think? So tell me what you're doing out here today and what you're donating.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter with cookies and soup. The same thing for me because peanut butter, cookies, and soup.
And it's important, right? We love peanut butter. It's a good, healthy protein, right, girls?
Right.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming down and all your hard work. And you are going to, I have a feeling you're going to take my job one day, huh? Deal? Deal? Okay, thank you, girls. You want to go talk to Santa now? And we'll let you drop off all your donations. Thank you so much. Great to see you. We'll see you next year, okay?
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, let's.
2 teeth.
You lost 2 teeth. Oh my goodness. Santa's going to get you something extra special, I bet. Okay, we're going to send it back down to Minden.
At the Carson Valley Inn in Minden. Now, we've shown you the whole process of how it works. I mean, dropping off the food, sorting it all out, but we want to show you the last step, possibly the most important step, getting it into the truck. I'm here with Kate with the Food Closet. Kate, tell us just a little bit about how it all works right here.
So what is wonderful about this section of our whole setup is the guys who are working the truck are volunteers, and they volunteer from basically 5 a.m. to 7 plus at night because of the big Braley's order that comes in. And the guys here, they pallet up the food. They've done 7 trips to our off-site warehouse where they store a bulk of our food for the year, really. It's donated by the Park family. It's at Park Ranch. And they've done about 35 pallets of food today, which is huge. That's a wonderful number. Yeah, they use our truck, and and move the food over. And then over at the warehouse, there's a whole other crew of volunteers sorting and working it out. We got a forklift donated from Ahern this year to help that process along. So it's really great to see these guys get to work.
Unbelievable. So, of course, you need people on both ends. All the guys here, all the people over there, and that's where it all goes, right? To the food closet. Describe to me what it might be looking like over there right now.
So it's as you might imagine, it's a little chaotic out at the park warehouse. But one of our main warehouse guys, he's wonderful. He's actually been volunteering with the food closet for over 13 years. He's our longest serving volunteer, and he is the one who kind of designs the setup here under the tent to make it move smoothly over to Park Ranch. And then once it gets there, he has a whole sorting process to sort the canned goods out from the boxed goods and into the various best ways to transport it back to the food closet for distribution to our clients.
Awesome. It's a huge team effort. I mean, looks like they're closing it up, probably bringing it back and then we'll have to do another load right after this.
Exactly, yeah. It sounds like we've got a couple more loads, and we're actually running out of the crates and the pallets to put them on, so that's a good sign.
All right, Kate, thanks so much. And before we send it back to Reno, I know Zach actually is doing a check presentation with East Fork Fire. Zach, take it away.
Hey guys, how's it going? I am here with Brian. Now you are with East Fork Fire. Now earlier we talked to the volunteers. You guys are the professionals, correct? So you're actually on duty right now?
That's correct. We're on duty right now, and we're representing the union, which is the East Fork Professional Firefighters.
All right. So first off, how did you guys donate?
Well, what we did was we had a fundraising event on Monday afternoon down by Sharky's Casino. And we walked the streets for 3 hours, and we were able to raise over $3,000. And then a couple other donations, including some money from the union, gave us to the total that we are bringing here today.
All righty. Now, first off, real quickly, what is this behind us?
This here specifically is Rescue 7. This is an ambulance. It's an ALS ambulance. We are an all-risk fire department, and so you name it. If you're sick, we bring the hospital to you.
Okay. And now, what is this over
here? This is Engine 14.
The big payday. Also.
The payday. This here is Engine 14. This responds here in town as well as the ambulance. We're just a different station, and they respond to vehicle accidents, house fires, you have it, we're all risk.
Alrighty, and how much money we got here?
Today we have $3,600.
Wow, congratulations, and thank you guys so much for donating that. And thank you to Minden for donating to you guys so you can bring that down here. Anything you want to add?
It's just our pleasure to be a part of this thing. It's a great cause for our local community, and we're just happy to be here.
All right, sounds good. That's going to wrap it up for here in Minden. For now, we got a big presentation coming up in just about a half an hour, but for now we're going to send it back to Reno.
All right. One of my favorite interviews every single year. Look
oh,
who's
you're
back.
so nice.
You showed me the ropes. Are you kidding me? The
No,
11 o'clock anchor, how many years ago?
There was a rope here and a rope here.
There are lots of ropes. Bill Brown, the legendary Bill Brown. You're back.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
No, it's true. 13, 14 years ago.
Well, yeah,
You're like, Kristen,
yeah.
don't say that. No, Kristen, you can't say that.
You
no.
know. But it's nice to come out here and say hi, and then I get to leave, and you still got to be here. So,
yeah.
you know.
When the sun goes down. I know you hate the cold. You still hate the cold?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had a little accident on my mountain bike. You can see the scar there.
You got a scar.
Yeah, so that kicked off my arthritis, so I have to wear the gloves.
Oh, no.
But beyond
Other than that,
everything's fine.
How's your photography and your art and all that?
It's all going great. We're still shooting movies on the coast about the ocean. We're trying to wake people up to the condition of the oceans. And of course, it's going to be an interesting task now coming up, but we're doing it.
All right. And I saw your calendar, beautiful photography
Thank
as
you.
always.
Thank you. Well, you know, I started out as a photographer.
First, before on air.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So you still have the eye.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I had to make some money, though, so I had to go on air.
Yeah, right? Why do you come out still year after year, besides seeing your favorite co-anchor?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you get more beautiful every year.
Thanks,
I have
Bill.
to come out here.
I'll slip you that 5 in a minute.
No, you know what? It's a great cause. It always was. When we were working together, we were doing these, and whatever you can give, whatever you can afford, whether it's money, I run over to Costco, I pick these things up. I think it's $25, and you know how many people we're going to feed.
Totally.
And that's why we're here.
That's
so
right.
I come out.
Well, and you've done some incredible stories with people too, so you know firsthand the power of a donation, the power of the food, this gift that doesn't seem like much to a lot of us, but to the people who are hungry, to the people who can't feed their kids, this means a lot.
I think the biggest problem is that people do not understand that hunger exists in the Truckee Meadows. And it is pervasive in some areas. You know, we're still a service-based economy where people don't make a lot of money and they need help to get through. And so at this time of year, all through the year, if we can help them,
Yeah.
if we can give back a little bit, because life has been good to you and me, and if we can do it, that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, like you said, 1 in 7 adults are food insecure. 1 in
Right.
4 children don't know where their next meal is coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's startling. You think, what, in our backyard? And
I know.
It does happen.
I know.
Frequently.
Yeah.
So,
So, you know, whenever we can get out, whatever we can give, whatever we can do, there are people who are saying thank you. There are children who are being fed. There are mothers who are going to have a smile, probably for the first time in how many days, because they're going to have food for their children.
yeah.
And people just don't understand how serious this problem is.
Yeah, just to help a little bit to take the burden off, to lift the burden off their shoulders.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Oh, we love seeing you. I'm so glad life's treating you well. We miss you,
Well,
but
thank
we're
you.
happy for you
Thank
too.
you. No, you guys look great. I always love to come down.
Aw, thank you.
Shows look awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Bill. We're going to send it off. You take us out to break.
We're going to a break.
24th annual. Carry it. You got this, brother.
Thanks for joining us for the 24th annual Share Your Christmas. We'll be right back.
No, wait. Thanks for having us in. That's what
Thanks
you
for
always
having
say.
us in.
That
That's
was my
right.
favorite.
That was my signature.
Yes.
Thanks for having us in.